that Allah said, if not you, Muhammad, I would not have created the creation. So nothing in the world is exist except for the sake of Muhammad. And then we ask ourselves, who is the God? So Muhammad does not exist for the sake of Allah. Allah is exist for the sake of Muhammad. The whole idea of Muhammad existence is or Allah existence is to serve Muhammad. Allah want Muhammad to be happy. So what Allah He created Adam for the sake of Muhammad. Even Isa, even Moses, even Adam, even everybody created for the sake of Muhammad. Go ahead.
How are you, Christian Prince?
I'm fine.
We spoke about a week ago. Do you remember me?
All right.
So I told you I was looking into Islam.
You're welcome. Well, I'm happy that you decided to leave Islam. But you are missing a lot, If you leave Islam, now you will not have an endless penis. Is that okay with you?
So I was only looking into it. I came about a week ago. I had some questions on Muhammad in the Bible, if you remember.
If Muhammad, yeah, I know, but I'm saying if you left Islam now, your penis will not be that huge, massive as Allah promised you. Is that okay for you?
Where does he say this?
Because the God of Muhammad, he says, the one who go to heaven, Allah will give him endless penis.
Where's this?
You don't know?
No.
Seriously, you do not know? I mean, this is the most amazing promise. Me, myself, I was going to convert to Islam because of it. Because, my penis is so small. It's not even 6 foot. So I said to myself, finally, I can fix this small thing. And, finally, I will get an endless 6 foot, what I would do with it, So I said to myself, let me convert to Islam. But then after I noticed that this is a hocus pocus promise, cannot be true. So I said to myself, I will stay with the 6 foot. So now you decide to leave Islam? So now you decide to leave Islam?
So I was only looking into it for a few months.
Yeah, but you decide or not yet?
Yeah, I decided it's not for me.
All right. Okay. Do you like to tell people why you decide not for you?
Well, there was like too much immorality. There was too much of a stress on like penises, like you said, and sex. I felt it was whereas Christianity was much more spiritual.
Yeah.
I felt that Islam was much more.
What about kissing the black stone? What do you think about Muslims kissing black stone? They believe it forgive their sin.
Yeah, don't really understand it, to be honest. I tried to speak to it about to someone, but I never really got like a good answer. I don't really understand that.
But anyway, if you said to me that already Islam does not make sense for you, so it doesn't make sense to ask me a question about Muhammad in the Bible. Obviously,
so then I realized,
obviously, he is nowhere, in the Bible except a false prophet. So, and look, this is the black stone of Allah. The Muslim they need to do maintenance to it. Allah could not do maintenance to his stone, so they bring guys from Pakistan to do maintenance to the stone of Allah. So good, man. And this is the Yemeni corner here. What you see now, this is the Yemeni corner, where the Muslim, if they touch two, it erases their sin. There's two corners. If you touch them, it erases all your sin, even if it's more than the foam of the ocean. Look at the Abdul. They are lying up, and look how many disease you will get from kissing this stupid thing. Pagan Muhammadan. So saying to me, you want to talk about Muhammad in the Bible? That is a joke, my friend. As you see, Muhammad is a pagan man, and he is zero morality, and there's no way the Bible will name him as a prophet in any way, any mean. Secondly, what is the prophecy of Muhammad to be a prophet anyway? Shouldn't you make a prophecy first, and the prophecies come true?
Yeah, so that was like something else.
Yeah, like when Muhammad discovered how the baby is made, and anyone read the Quran, he will die laughing at how the baby is made. Isn't it? This is a prophecy of a false prophet, according to Muhammad.
Right.
the sperm become a hymen, sorry, become a blood, and then the blood become a piece of meat, and then the piece of meat become like a little thick bone or meat, and then that will become bones. In which science can that go through? And then the
Not a
Muslims,
science.
in order to fix it, they try to play with the translation, but it's too late. As you see, this is the Quran here, and it says, we made the nutfa into a clot. Nutfa is a semen, sperm. A clot, what a clot? It says here, a dead blood. You see it? Thick dead blood. And then the dead blood become like a lump of a flesh. Then we made that little lump into bones. Is that what the science teach?
No, obviously not. This is stupid.
Yeah. So how this guy is a prophet anyway? I mean, if and this is the God talking now, not Muhammad. Remember, this is the God of Muhammad, not Muhammad. This is now for the Muslim. This is a holy baby. I mean, I'm not a doctor, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I understand that this is so stupid. Even if I go to elementary school, I will learn that this is absolutely false. So how Muhammad is a prophet of God?
You're right.
Well, I'm happy
Yeah, I
that
didn't really find.
you decide that Islam is not good for you, and you know, very good.
Thank you. I didn't really find any like prophecies that Muhammad made as well. Like the one of them being tall towers.
About what?
He says it's going to be in a. He said like I didn't find any prophecies. He said, for example, there's going to be tall towers in Arabia, but like Arabia is half the world, because if you take the land of the world, you have Europe, Asia, and Arabia. So it makes sense that if Arabia is a third or like a fifth of the ground of the world,
No, my friend, he did not say any what those people are saying. You know what Muhammad said. Most of those hadith are fabricated long after Muhammad. However, the hadith you are talking about, that the Arab, they will build high buildings, but the Arab have high buildings because Muslim they claim that the people of Yemen are Arab. So if you go to buildings of Yemen, you will see that those Bedouin, who they are, you know, they are shepherd, they have 10 floor, 11 floor, 6 floor buildings long time ago, even before Muhammad. All right. And Muhammad, he said, like he gave it an order. So if you read his prophecy, the one Muslim they talk about it, you will see that it doesn't make any sense, because it's expose him, because simply it doesn't code the order which is mentioned. Like here it says that the hour will not come until they will build high buildings. Okay. But then if you go and read more hadith, you will see Muhammad, he gave the order of those things, how they will happen. And you will see that this one happen in a certain way, certain like a method. So here Muhammad, he mentioned what will happen. He says the hour will not come until two parties fight. All right. A great slaughter will happen. The Dajjal, 30 Dajjal will come. So before they build the high buildings, we have to have 30 Dajjal. 30 Dajjal means 30 Messiah. 30 men who claim to be the Messiah, and those, they have the power to do miracles. They can cut a human being a piece and make him two pieces and spread them like a kilometer away from each other, and they make them come and be one piece together again. And then he continues. So all of those things have to be come to existence. Like even if somebody like before they build those buildings, if you leave money in the street, nobody will take it, because nobody need money no more, you know. So all those things have to happen. You see my screen, right? Do you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, of
All
course.
right. So
God's
Muhammad
messenger.
here, Muhammad, he mentioned that number one, two group of people will fight. Okay. Number two, 30 false messiah will come. Okay. Then number three, religious knowledge will be taken away, which means nobody believe in. There's no Muslim scholars no more. That's it. All right. Nobody. And then here between two brackets, the Muslim, they say to you, the death of all religious scholars. Number four, earthquake will increase in number. Number five, time will pass quickly, which means time is not the same. You know, the day will be way shorter. Affliction will appear. Number six, this is like problems and issues, war. And then al-harj, Muhammad claimed he added a new word to the Arabic, which nobody knows before. So he fabricate words. So he said, i.e. killing will increase, which is very funny and very silly. Till wealth will be abundance. So now nobody want money. See, nobody want money. And then after this is number 8. Till wealth will be abundance. So abundant that a wealthy person will worry lest nobody should accept his zakah. Zakah is a Hebrew word taken from the Bible, where you pay 10% of your money. This is zakat. This is a Hebrew word. So, and whenever he will present it to someone, the person will say, I do not need it. I don't need it. Okay. And then people will compete to build high building. So now all those things have to happen before people build high buildings. So is Muhammad a false prophet or not? So before we build high buildings and compete in high buildings, we are going to have abundance of wealth and nobody need money. You leave it in the street, you go to the street, you say, hey, Abdul, I want to give you $1 million. Say, come on, I don't need it. What for? Get lost. I don't need it. Because nobody needs money. So this is what Muslims, they go around and they say to you, they skip all the first 8 false prophecies and they jump to number 9. You know,
Right.
because he made them in order and the order is so clear. So, but we have high buildings since we have high buildings since a long time ago. It's not something new.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when you make like 100 guesses, like a couple of them will be correct. So they ignore all the wrong ones and say, how we have one correct one. So Muhammad's the prophet.
If you want to make if I am a prophet, I make 10 prophecies. 9 of them come to be true, and 1 is a lie. I'm a liar. All right? Because a prophet, he don't make, he have a prophecy from God. There's no mistakes on them.
He don't make mistakes. He's from God.
Here,
right.
All of them are wrong. Not a single one. The Muslim, they say to you that Muhammad, he says, you will conquer Constantinople. But Muhammad was speaking to the Arab, and they went to war, and they lost. He came back home. He could not. He was not speaking about the Turkish. Muhammad, in fact, he says, avoid the Turkish as much as they avoid you. Muhammad never thought the Turkish will become Muslim. That's why Muhammad, he made fun of the Turkish of how they look like. In fact, the Muslim, they believe the Turkish are people of Gog and Magog. Those animals who attack and savage. They are savage, I agree, like Erdogan, but they are not Gog and Magog. No. All right. Yeah. But thank you very much, my friend, for joining.
Can I ask you one more really quick question?
Sure.
So I'm looking into Christianity now. And I just wanted some quick advice.
Okay.
On what teachers and what, maybe you can give me some names of people to listen to, and maybe some churches, a church that I should look into. Because I know that there's many that are problematic.
You see, if you want to understand, if you want to study engineering, do you study only one subject, or you have to study everything have to do with engineering?
Everything, obviously.
Exactly.
Everything connected.
So in order to engineer your faith, let us say, or reach the point of you acknowledge your faith, then you have to study everything. So I can say to you, study this chapter or this verse. You have to read the whole book and read it and try to live the book, not just to read like words. Try to understand it. Do study, research. You read like we start from John chapter 1. Every verse, try to read the interpretation of it. What does that mean? But to make it simple for you, to help you to understand Christianity, the Bible is very simple. Now there is there is a like in the movie, when we make a movie, if we want to make a movie about Tarzan, do we put Tarzan in New York or put him in the jungle?
In the jungle.
All right. So every story have a background. There is historical background, there's geography background, and there's language background. So, and then religious background in this case, because this is about what? About God. So in order to understand the Bible very well, we better have some knowledge about the location, about the history background, and about the language background, and about the religious background. So when we read, we have all the, let's say, the decor of the scenery. We understand why those colors there, why this column is here, why this tree is there. So whatever is behind the story, because the story is always attached to what is behind it. All right? It's not a poetry where you read a poet. You read, and it doesn't matter if it's written in a paper or somebody sing it for you, it's the same. When we speak about a story, and the story is a life story, we need to understand all the background of that story. So when we say the Messiah mean nothing unless you know that the Jews are waiting for the Messiah. So now we need to know some background history about the one they are waiting for. Who is this one? How many prophecy about him? Where we can find him in the Old Testament, etc. And
Isaiah
we
53,
compare them.
Isaiah 9:6.
So you have to connect things together. It's not what is your favorite verses, what is a favorite. I believe all of them is my favorite because simply they are connected and they exist for a reason. If you watch a movie and you miss the first 10 minutes, you might be confused about what's going on, even though you watch the rest of the movie, because the first 10 minutes they give you some introduction. The first 10 minutes is there for a reason. All right? So if 10 minutes can make you confused but just because you missed them, what about if we miss knowing the whole issue, who we are talking about, who is this Messiah, what he will do, why he is coming? So we need to study first little background about the Messiah, about the Jews, about where they live, what they went through, and then the more you read, the more you study, the more you learn, and the more you become knowledgeable. All right?
Okay. Is there anyone that you suggest that I watch on YouTube that I can study
I cannot
from?
really suggest people because I don't know people really, and I learned my lesson. There are some people you think they are good, they might turn to be corrupt and false. I advise you, if you want, you search by your own and you find out by yourself if the person, he is a filthy mouth person, he is seeking money, his purpose of teaching the Bible is collecting donation. Those people, stay away from them. If the person is doing service for the sake of God and he is trying to help his people, any people, just for the sake of help, and he is decent, and you can compare what he say with what the Bible say, and we have interpretation for the book. You can search, you open any Bible website, you will find interpretation for any verse. All right?
Okay. Thank you so much, Christian Prince. God bless you, man.
You're welcome.
I love you. God bless.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, I cannot really recommend people. Like before, I used to recommend people to go to this bald man, but he turned to be a vicious demon. You remember? We thought he is something, he turned to be something else. So we will not repeat the same mistake. Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? I like to be a Muslim, but I see Islam as nothing but a pagan religion. Body soda, go ahead. Are you there, buddy?
Hello.
Okay, hello.
Yes, I was here to say, you ask, is Islam is a monotheistic religion?
Uh-huh.
I say yes.
Really?
Yes.
So what is the Shahada?
La ilaha illallah,
Uh-huh.
Muhammad Rasulullah.
Okay, you just proved that Islam is not monotheist, because if it's a monotheist, you do not need to say attach the name of any man to the name of God. You Muslims, you attach the name, like a person cannot be a Muslim unless he say two names. And the fact Muhammad is more important than Allah. Like if somebody says there's no God but Allah, and Isa is the messenger of Allah, is a Muslim? No, you will say no. You have to say Muhammad. So monotheism is you obeying a command of one God in heaven based on the belief, not anyone else. But you Muslims favor Muhammad over Allah. As an example, do Muhammad
But who
obey
do you
Allah?
think?
Do Muhammad obey Allah?
I was gonna say, who do you think the real monotheist then? If you don't
First
think
of all, the
Muslim.
idea of monotheist is not important, because you see there is a group of people, I don't know if you know, they worship Satan. They are monotheist. They have one God, his name is Satan. So what? So what? So monotheist mean nothing. People who worship Satan, they are monotheist. So the idea of having one God, two God, three God, seven God, who care? The question is if those gods are true or not. So the Hindus,
That's the new command.
they believe in a supreme God, one supreme God. All right. So does that mean they are right? No. No. So monotheism is a joke. Muslim, they hide behind it to cover how bad Islam is. Because if Allah is 2 or 4 or 5, this is not why I reject him. What if there are 7 gods? This is not the problem. The problem is if they are true or not. If there's true 7 God, it's okay. That's it. What we can do. There are 7. If there's 1, it's 1. So the number is not really what make you right or wrong. And Muslims, they go around and they are so proud about they are monotheists, but in fact, they in everything they do in their life, they associate Muhammad with Allah. In fact, you Muslims believe if not Muhammad, Allah not exist. The whole purpose of Allah
No,
is,
that's not true. It goes like this. So Muslim need Allah. Allah don't need Muslim.
do Allah need Muhammad?
He is last person that come from Allah.
No, this is not a question. Do Allah need Muhammad?
He don't need. He's the last messenger of Allah, but he don't need. He chose him also like Jesus.
No, 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 no.
to
You
spread
see,
his message.
no, I'm asking you a specific question. Do Muhammad need Allah? Do Allah need Muhammad? Can Allah exist by himself without Muhammad?
Yes.
No. According
He's
to
God.
according to you Muslims, if not Muhammad, Allah did not create anything in this world. Is that correct?
No, if it was not for Muhammad, like they would be pagans in Arabia instead of Muslim.
This is funny. This is not a question. The whole, according to Islam, Abraham he created because of Muhammad. Adam created because of the chair of Allah created. Do you see my screen? You see my screen?
Not on Discord. No.
You don't see it in Discord, guys. Do you see my screen in Discord? You see it, right? Okay, I will give you this link. Open it from your side if you don't see it. No problem. Open it from your side. This is your Muslim website, and this hadith is very well known. You can search it anywhere you want. So, Muhammad, he says that Allah said, If not you, Muhammad, I would not have created the creation. So nothing in the world is exist except for the sake of Muhammad. And then we ask ourselves, who is the God? So Muhammad does not exist for the sake of Allah. Allah is exist for the sake of Muhammad. The whole idea of Muhammad existence is or Allah existence is to serve Muhammad. Allah want Muhammad to be happy. So what Allah he created Adam for the sake of Muhammad. Even Isa, even Moses, even Adam, even everybody created for the sake of Muhammad. I can give you here, this website maybe is more clear. Let's give you more reference. Let me give you this one. And let us put it in the screen here so people they can share with us the same website. If not you, Muhammad, you see, this is a Muslim website. They want to convert me to Islam. You know, look, it's they have this. Let us close it. Okay. So they are asking, is this hadith is true? The answer, indeed, the Prophet of Allah, sallallahu alaihi, even Allah he pray on Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah he pray on Muhammad, not Muhammad pray to Allah. Allah he pray on Muhammad. Is the reason for the creation of Adam alayhi salam and the universe, all the universe. If the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi, you cannot even dare to say his name without praying on him. Allah pray on him. Was not in existence, then the arsh, the chair of Allah, the chair of Allah, the kursi of Allah, the tablet of Allah, lawh, tablet, the qalam, which means the pen, the sky, the earth, the heaven, the hell, the trees, the stones, even Christian Prince, you know, the creatures would not exist. So who is this Muhammad? What happened to the monotheist?
That is from the hadith and not from the Quran.
So
it's not Allah is saying that.
Well, this is no, this is Allah said to Muhammad. Allah said to Muhammad, if not you, Muhammad, I would not have created the creation. The one is talking is Allah.
So he choose Muhammad to deliver the message.
But choose the my friend.
Message to
do you know how to read? It says he did not create the universe except for Muhammad. Even the chair of Allah. Okay, why Allah did not create his chair except for Muhammad? Do you know?
It was like he's trying to say it's destiny, you know, for Muhammad to become a prophet.
This is what, okay. What the destiny of Muhammad to become a prophet have to do with the chair of Allah?
It's Allah's plan.
Okay, what the connection between the chair of Allah and Allah plan for Muhammad? Is Muhammad going to sit on his chair?
Maybe it's like the throne, you know.
But who is going to sit on the chair, Allah or Muhammad?
So Allah is not like a person. So Allah is like the universe. Muhammad
this is not the question. It's not the question. Allah have a throne. Who is going to sit? Who is going to sit on the throne? Allah or Muhammad?
Most beloved is going to sit on the throne.
Who?
Allah's most beloved is going to sit on the throne.
So Muhammad will sit on the throne?
Yeah.
So who's the God?
No, he's going to be the best prophet.
So the throne is the throne of God. Why Muhammad will sit on the throne of God? Unless he is God.
So Allah doesn't sit on the throne.
What?
So there has to be a person.
It have to be what?
Allah doesn't sit on the throne.
Allah doesn't sit on the throne?
It's not like a person. You're like trying to imagine like a person sitting on chair.
So Allah, what he do on the throne? He's flying over it?
So it's like kingdom of God, you know?
No. It's a throne.
Muhammad will be in like high places.
It's a throne will be carried by 8 goats. Correct? isn't it the throne will be, it's a physical throne, not metaphorical, is going to be carried by 8 goats, correct?
Cannot confirm.
I'm not comparing, this is what your prophet said. Did I compare? I just said what your prophet said. 8 goats will carry the throne of Allah. Do you see it? The Muslim, they put between two brackets 8 angels, but in Arabic and the hadith it doesn't say angels, it says 8 mountain goats. See it? And those mountain goats are so big, the distance between their hooves and their knees is like the distance between the heaven and the next. We shut up, so huge, man. And one of them can
But
feed
I
the
feel
whole
like we're
universe.
going off the.
Huh?
I think we are going off. So the message of Islam is like God is one. So you have to pray towards the Kaaba.
My friend, what God of one? Who care? Okay, I told you, those who believe in Shaitan, God is one too. His name is Shaitan.
So do they have like?
But you don't believe in Allah. You believe in Muhammad. If somebody, okay, do Muhammad obey Allah or Allah obey Muhammad?
Muhammad obeys Allah.
No. Allah, he said in the Quran, you can marry only 4 wives. How many wives Muhammad have?
More than 4.
Uh-huh.
But that's because.
So Muhammad is not a Muslim. A Muslim is the one who followed the command of Allah. Muhammad is not a Muslim. The Islam is made for those dummy, silly people. Muhammad is above Islam. He's God. Okay. So you, in order to to do, if you have a wife number 5, the Muslim will kill you, because this is considered like a form of fornication above your wives. Muhammad, he have more than 25 wives, not to mention the sex slaves. Forget about this. Muhammad, he have 16 privilege. One of them, if his eyes fall into your wife, you have to divorce your wife so he can sleep with her. Is that allowed in Islam? If I like your wife, you have to give her to me? Are you there?
Yeah, still here, still here. I think
Yeah,
you're going off. You're not understanding the message.
This is the message. If I like your wife, this is the message. If I like your wife, Muhammad, if I like your wife, you have to give her to me. This is the message. What does this have to do with God? How this can be from God? And you swallow your saliva. You don't understand the message. Why, if Muhammad, if he is a decent man, if he have a message, is that the message? You want to F everybody wife? So what kind of religion says if the prophet like any Muslim wife, the husband must divorce her so the prophet can F her? That is the message.
No.
What no?
That is maybe
explain
for like
to me.
people living
Okay,
at that
explain to
time.
me. Okay, explain to me. Why, if his eyes fall into your wife and he like her, you have to divorce her so he can sleep with her? Why?
Why? What does Sharia say? You say you don't show nothing, and then
What?
you're there flaunting yourself.
What?
So when Muhammad was alive, there was Sharia law. So women had to wear a burqa. So if you don't wear a burqa and you're there showing yourself,
what does it have to do with my question?
see...
First of all, Muhammad, women, they can uncover themselves and he can see them alone without even a man. I just told you, if the prophet saw a woman wearing burqa or not, who care? If he saw a woman, her husband must divorce her so the prophet can F her. I'm asking you why. Is that
I think it's a warning.
Huh?
It's a warning.
Is what?
It's a warning.
Warning?
Like to say, hey, cover up. Yeah.
What warning?
Like is letting like people know, like other husband know, like, you know, like keep your woman inside the house.
Oh, so the
Don't
prophet
let
is
them
like,
go.
guys. So Muhammad, he go in the street. If he see a woman in the street, he F her because her husband, he did not keep her inside the house. The beast is outside. He will F your wife. This is what you're saying to me.
No,
Secondly,
it's like
obviously you do not know what are you talking about. The story here is about your prophet going to his own son house, in the house, and he liked her, and obviously he effed her, and then he made the verse in the Quran says any believe. So Allah told him that he can take any woman, and this is here the privilege, number 16, number 11. If we go here, you will see here. Number 10, sorry. It says here, number 10. Do you know how to read Arabic? Read. Read and love. This is your religion. إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the prophet can F her. That's your religion. That is monotheism. Are you married?
I'll plead the fifth.
You're what?
So I've refused to answer.
Oh, you refuse to answer. Ah, okay. Is your wife at home? The prophet is coming to town. The prophet is coming to town. Get ready. You don't leave your wife to him, they will kill you. Islam is monotheist, brother. There's one God, his name is Muhammad. To the point Muslim, they have to give their wives to him. He is the most important. The whole universe created for Muhammad. Adam, Moses, Abraham, even Jesus, according to Muhammad, created for Muhammad. Everything. Chickens, ducks, anything. Trees, created for the sake of Muhammad. The pen of Allah. This is Islam. Islam is a pagan, filthy religion, and Muhammad is a filth. Is that decency? Is that what decency is about? Is that what decency is about? What do you think?
Shame on the writers.
On the writers? Guys, this is a shame on the writers. What do you mean shame on the writers? This is what Muhammad did. He took his own son wife. He took his own son wife. So what do you mean shame on the writers? Shame on Muhammad. He did it. You're a monotheist, right? I like your monotheism. And look how many Allah allowed Muhammad to F. Hey Muhammad, you can F all of those women. This the daughter of your cousin, the daughter of your cousin, the daughter of your uncle cousin, the daughter of etc. Blah 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 blah. All of those you can F them, brother. Okay, I mean you are an F machine. All right, you are a wonderful person. We send you to F everybody. And the prophet, he must be from God. Who can deny that? Still you want to be a Muslim, my friend?
I came here to talk about spirituality, but I thought,
spirituality in Islam there's spirituality.
Yeah. That's religion.
No, because in order to have a spirituality, your God have to be spirit. Your God is have no spirit. You Muslim cannot. You are the last one who speak about spirituality. If your God himself is not a spirit, how you can speak of a spirituality?
I take that sentence back. No
Okay.
spirituality, but I was gonna say it's monotheism, but you're like talking about sex. I
I love
didn't want to
sex.
hear about
I
sex
love sex,
stuff.
my friend. Look, listen. Since I was a kid, my mom she told me you are a boy, and oh boy, since that day, I like sex. You are talking me about sex. It's your God who keep talking about sex. You will have endless penis. Your wife vagina will be fit for that. You will have at least 72 women, and you will F them dahman dahman. How dahman mean? Boo 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 boo, non-stop. And the orgasm will be 70 years, but just the orgasm, not the sex, just the orgasm alone. And you are saying to me, I like to talk about sex. It's your God. Everything in Islam is about sex. If you go to heaven, what you will do? Sex. What is in heaven? Hmm?
So before you get to heaven, you have to do some good deeds. So Islam is about preaching that
Good
good
deed.
deeds, you know?
The good deed is the prophet. He see your wife, you gave him his wife. Okay, this is a good deed for you. Good for you. You are an honorable man. The prophet, he like your wife. You say, prophet, oh please, okay, please take her, if her. Hey wife, open your legs. Let him garage his thing there. You know, yeah, this is a good deed. So good deed. What good deed? What good deed? Okay, let me ask you. In Islam, if you are a gay, is that a good deed?
It's haram.
No.
It's haram.
Where in the
So
Quran
when you
says?
say gay,
Where in the Quran it says haram?
that's
No,
what the Islamic countries say, you know, it's haram, you can't do it.
no. According to the Quran, gays enter heaven. Is that true? Allah forgive not only if anyone associates somebody with him, which means Muslim cannot go to heaven anyway because you associate Muhammad with him. But according to the Quran, Allah forgive everything, every sin, except shirk. What shirk mean? To worship someone beside Allah. Okay.
But for let's say as an Arab, you might not need like a time and a place for you to refer to God, but because you know we converted, so we need a time and a place and a person to refer to God.
What
Maybe that
God? What
way.
refer to God? My friend, who need this God? I mean, your God,
It's
obviously,
because it's
look,
different.
my friend, hold on. First of all, is your God is a God?
So God is one, but there's people mess people. No people. It's like the message came in the Arabic language. So
I am an
if
Arab. I am an Arab. I am an
Islam
Arab. I am
Arabic.
an. The message came in Arabic. Okay, I got that. I'm an Arab.
Okay.
Okay, and what that would do to me?
So for you, um, so I'm saying is you don't need if you're gonna refer to like it's because it came in Arabic language. Have to learn Arabic language.
My friend, what does this have to do with Allah? Okay, listen. I get it. Allah is an Arab like me. This is why me and him, we talk all the time. All the time, you know. I walk in the street, talk to myself. I hear voices. Sometimes the stones say, Assalamu alaikum, CP. I say, Wa alaikum assalam. I hear stones talking to me. Your prophet, he talked to stones. And stones answering him says, Allah alaikum assalam. Your prophet is mentally ill. So when you say Allah, he sent message in Arabic, okay, you just get Allah busted. According to Muhammad, Allah never sent a messenger except in the tongue of his own people. All right. What is your original language? Can you tell me? What's your original language?
Some Asian language.
Asian, okay. I like I like Asian food. Okay. So according to the Quran, Allah never sent a messenger except speaking in the tongue of the people. And the messenger have to be from the people. So if you are from Indonesia, orang, Allah will not send you a messenger unless he is speaking the language of orang, and he have to be Indonesian. So Muhammad cannot be a prophet for you, and the verse in the front of you. Prove me wrong. This is the chapter 14, verse number 4. And if you are Asian, you can read it this way: 14, if you are a Filipino. How Muhammad is your messenger? Is he an Indonesian guy? Indonesia actually have many languages, correct, guys? There's many ethnic groups. So in order for a prophet to be sent to Indonesia, the prophet have to be from every ethnic group. He cannot be a prophet for all of Indonesia because there's many ethnic group, and speak their language, that ethnic group. So Muhammad, if he was sent to the Arab, okay, he cannot be sent to the Turkish, to the Indian, to the Indonesian, to the Bangladesh. He cannot. The verse in front of you, I'm not making things up.
Yes, nobody is disagreeing, but I'm saying.
So how Muhammad how Muhammad is your messenger now? If you agree, how Muhammad is your messenger? Guys, he agree. Did you hear him? He said he agree with me. Okay. How Muhammad then is your messenger? Go ahead.
Because we are Muslims.
What do you mean Muslims? Muhammad cannot be a messenger to you. Who is your messenger?
We don't have a messenger, so we choose Muhammad messenger.
Huh? It's not up to you. Guys, we don't have messenger, so we imported one. Oh, hold on, I have a caller. Hello? Christianprince, first of all, you are making fun of Prophet Muhammad. Zakir Naik, I'm not making fun. The guy, he said we don't have a messenger, so we chose Muhammad. Exactly. Because simply we are Indonesian. And yeah, Zakir Naik, you are Indonesian. Now you're Indonesian now. You're Kamala Harris. You are like Kamala Harris. She is Indian. Suddenly she became black. What's wrong with you? Christianprince, I am saying, like let us say I'm Indonesian. That will not change the fact. But because we cannot choose any prophet. What do you mean? It says Allah will never send you a prophet unless he speak your language and he is from your town. So how he can be your messenger? Christianprince, very easy. Allah gave us exception. Okay, what is the exception? He said the exception is there. He says never, we never send. Abdul, what is the exception is there? Never we send, never in the past. From the time of Muhammad in the past. So how he send you one? Zakir Naik, you are in the corner. Christianprince, first of all, you cannot corner me. Like, what do you mean? Why I cannot corner you? I did. For a very simple reason. I am right now in a circle room. You are what? I am in a circle room. You can corner me only if there is a corner. Therefore, I get you what said. Okay, Zakir Naik, you call me from a circle room or corner room, doesn't matter. You are cornered. Give me the answer. How Muhammad become your prophet? Christianprince, I have to go because I have to pray to Allah. What is the answer? We choose a prophet because we don't have one. Your name is Bloody Soda. I don't know what is left of you.
What else we today? A lost soul. We need a prophet to guide us, you know? So we Muhammad. It's chosen by Zakir Naik.
I like it when you say he guide you. Okay, Muhammad, he guide you to what? To give your wife to him?
The right path.
To what? What is the right path? Okay, look with me. When you're a prophet, he kissed the black stone. Is that the right path? To be a pagan? Huh?
But he didn't do that to many rocks, did he?
He only one rock.
Yeah.
This rock is special, huh?
Not special, but you know
it's not.
It's there a long
so why
time.
he kiss it? So why he kiss it?
So you know, when Islam became monotheistic religion,
Islam
all
became
Muslims
monotheist, so it was not monotheist before. Like what happened?
no before.
It was 120 volt, and then you make it 220 volt. What do you mean it became monotheist? Listen, why he is kissing the black stone?
Because he is Quraysh,
Because
from
what?
the Quraysh tribe.
Quraysh tribe? What does have to do with this? So what Quraysh tribe? Why Muhammad kissing black stones? Why he did kiss it? Is it sexy?
So the rock has like, I don't want to quote any hadith. So we have to retain from that. All I have to say is it's just been there since time. So
what being there? My friend, thank God you are not my English teacher. Otherwise, my English would be more horrible. What being there? What are you talking about? I'm asking you. I don't know what to say, my friend. Listen. Why Muhammad he kissed the black stone? What being there? And why the black stone look like a vagina? Is it true?
It wasn't like this before.
Oh no, it was. It was even more sexy. Have some hair, but now the hair is gone.
No.
Why it looked like a vagina? Why? What is the secret behind why it looked like a vagina?
It's not that. It's asteroid. It's just nice small pieces.
Have you ever seen an asteroid came from anywhere? It looked like a vagina? Is that the vagina of Allah? Be honest with me.
Is glue holding the stones together. That's what it is.
But why it is in the shape of a vagina?
What else can it, like, what else? If it anything else, then you would say, hey, why is it like that? And then if it's something else, you're like, hey, why is it like that?
What if I show you from your books that it is a vagina? What you would say? In front of everybody. I'm a Christian prince. I don't say things without giving proofs. If I show you from your books that this is the vagina of God and used to have menstruation, and this is why it turned black, what do you say? You are quiet.
I'll plead the fifth again.
My friend, I don't know if you keep practicing this. I mean, I don't want to be insulting. One day you ask your wife, "Are you virgin?" She will say to you, "I plead the fifth again." What's wrong with you? You know? Is it true that the black stone become black because of the women blood? Because those people used to worship a vagina, and they used to go, and this is the vagina of Allah. They go to it, they pray to it, asking the women. They go around the Kaaba when they have their period. When they have their period, okay? And during that time, they go around the Kaaba totally naked. Is that true? They used to go around the Kaaba naked? Is that true? What is the religion required to go around the most holy house of God naked?
But nobody go there naked now.
Why they were going naked before? No, not right now. You go naked. Here we go. Look at the video. Naked. Look at them. Naked. They are not wearing underwear. They put a sheet. And this is a sheet that exists from the time of Jahiliyyah, before Islam. Nothing changed. Naked. All of them are naked. You shave your head like the Hindus, the Buddhists. You wear the same clothes the Buddhist, and the Buddhist and the Hindus, they have a black stone, the vagina and the penis. In your Kaaba, you have the vagina. There was 26 Kaaba, and other ones that have the penis.
No, you can't make that comparison. It's because Hindus, Buddhists, they have like many places. They're looking everywhere when they're worshipping.
No,
So
you
Islam,
used to have many places. The Kaaba, there's 26 Kaaba in the Arabian Peninsula.
but there's no longer 26 Kaaba. So in
Because
mashallah.
they destroyed them.
So
You know
as
what
can see,
you know what the word Kaaba mean?
Kaaba.
What Kaaba mean?
In it doesn't really. It's like the direction, you know, where
No,
the Qibla
Kaaba
is.
mean a
Look
cube.
that way.
Kaaba mean a cube. You go right now, you will see that the Zoroastrians who worship fire, they have Kaaba. The Buddhists, they have Kaaba, and they do Hajj the same, and they wear the same clothes. They wear a sheet and they show one shoulder, and they shave their head. Is that true? And now let me show you that the black stone was nothing but a vagina.
But it,
Read
you
with me.
know, you're
Jibreel,
doing like everyday
Jibreel,
Muslim stuff.
hold on. Jibreel brought the black stone from heaven, and it was hidden in the mount of Abu Qubais, and the Abu Qubais gave birth to the black stone and throw it away from it, and then it was hidden inside it during the flood. It was white ruby from paradise. So when the menstruation, guy, do you see the word menstruation? Do you see it? When the menstruation touched it in the pre-Islamic era, it turned black. Do you see it? This is your book. This is the book of Az-Zamakhshari. All right, in the front of your eyes. The menstruation, and I will give you the link. This is your tafsir. Here we go. Open it. You can use Google translation if you do not know Arabic. So what you say? Women vagina, blood. So what they used to do, this pagan religion, they go and they pray to the private part of the god. By touching that private part, they got fertility. Who is the god who do fertilize? That is Baal. Baal, the god of fertility. Allah is Baal. And Muhammad is an idiot. He do not know that the Allah is just another name of Baal. One of the jobs of the moon god is to do fertility. That's why he is the moon god. At night people have sex.
But no Muslim or no Islamic mosque is preaching, hey, Allah is Baal. You know,
You don't know, I
he's
know.
moon god.
That's not my problem. You don't know, I know. Is that my fault if you are ignorant? Muslims do not know. Muslims, they have no idea what Islam is about. The
So
black
that's what I'm
stone.
saying. Like, is you're saying that I'm saying, like, no mosque is saying that.
No, this is your Muslim books. This is Az-Zamakhshari. What do you mean no Muslim saying that? Those are your biggest scholars. This is not a joke. Do you see it says tafsir? Look, look. This is tafsir. This is not a normal website. This is an official Islamic website. This is not Christian website or Hindu or Jewish or somebody making an article in newspaper. This is your highest scholars. People used to go totally naked, women and men, and they perform tawaf, exactly like the Muslims they do now, which means going around the Kaaba. And the women, they used to go around the Kaaba naked, and the men naked, and they sing a song during the time they go around the Kaaba. And then the women, each one of them, she stand in the front of the black stone, she touch her private part, and she is bleeding from, this is why she is there. She wanna get pregnant. So what she do, they think that because they commit sin, she is not able to have a baby. So she go naked, she touch her vagina, she place her hand full of blood on the black stone. Then the men come after that and they scratch their penis inside the black stone. And then after that they have sex, hoping that Allah will give fertility and they will have babies. The reason it became a black, because those women, obviously, they believe, and the men, they did not have a children simply because of a sin. God is not happy with them. So by touching their private part, touching the black stone will take your sin. Remember, the black stone was white like milk, Muhammad said, correct? Are you with me?
With you.
Okay. Did your prophet say the black stone was white like milk, but the sin make it black?
Yeah.
Okay. So
can you make it black, but it's because it's in the Kaaba. Then you go and touch it in the Kaaba. You don't do the stuff that you're describing now.
How the black stone became a black? Explain to us.
It take the human sin away.
How?
That's the belief, but that's not the main thing. The only kiss it is because Muhammad Prophet
okay,
kissed it.
The Prophet kissed it. Why he kissed it?
You'll have to ask the man himself.
But the Arab before Muhammad, they kiss it too. They're pagan, we know that. Because it's a vagina. It's the vagina of Allah. You kiss it. You put your penis inside it. It's going to take the sin from the vagina of the woman and the penis of the man. And when you put your lips, Allah will bless your lips and your penis. And then you have sex after that. As you see in the hadith here, let me show you. It says that the Arab always used to go around the Kaaba totally naked. Totally, wearing nothing. And Muhammad never forbid them from going naked around the Kaaba. Never. Did you ask yourself why not? Why Muhammad never stand up and make a speech? Shame on you. Why you are waking naked? He used to go and watch and enjoy it. And he used to do it with them too. Do you see it? They used to go around the Kaaba totally naked. Ooh, I like it. Oof, mean. A lot of women there. Ooh, nipples. The Nepalese Kaaba, the Nepalese. Let us go to the Kaaba to watch some Nepalese in the state of nudity. Do you see it? They go around the Kaaba doing what? In the state of nudity. The Nepalese religion. Ooh, I'm excited now. I want to go to the Kaaba, guys. Sorry, I cannot wait. But imagine those women who look scary. They will make you vomit, man. I don't want to go. I changed my mind. Thank God we wear clothes. If we go naked in the street, people will start vomiting. Are you with me? Do you go around the Kaaba naked?
You don't go around the Kaaba naked. Obviously, you're wearing something.
No, you are not. You are wearing a sheet. I showed you the videos. And how you mix between men and women in all this madness? How the Muslims, they say haram women to be with men, and then in the Kaaba, the women behind her ass there's 1,000 pervert. In fact, I saw many articles speaking about what the Saudi youth they do. They go to the Kaaba for very simple reason, to molest women, because in this place it's a crowded, and those kids young, 17, 16, 18, 19, they cannot have sex, they don't have a girlfriend. So what they do, they go in the Kaaba, they find a woman in front of them, he push himself behind her butt. By the time they circulate 7 times, whoop, he have orgasm. And there is a lot of yogurt over his jalabiya. In fact, your Muslims companion, they used to go around the Kaaba and their penises dripping semen. Is that correct? Or I'm making things up? Do you see it? We used to go to the Kaaba and our penises dripping semen. Drop, 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 boing, boing. This is the holy place of Allah? You are monotheist, my friend. Is a Christian Prince lying? This is the hadith in front of you. You see it? Is that my website? This is your website. Is that my translation? This is your translation. Be honest with me. Last time you went to the Kaaba, was your penis dripping semen? Just be honest. Nobody will know. Just between me and you on YouTube and Telegram, and you know, nobody will know. Huh? Don't tell me you will play the fifth now. We are out of them. Let's go to the sixth. You bleed the sixth. It's the sixth. What happened to this guy?
Yeah, we'll have to get a proper Islamic scholar to come and answer your questions, you know?
But why you don't call this a proper Islamic scholar? I never heard of one. Like who? Who will dare to debate me? Do you think really there is one guy in the world he dare, like, you know, you, if you know who I am, you will never talk to me. If you are a famous person and you are a sheikh, you will never, because that will be a career ending. But because you are nobody, you know, people do not know who you are, you can talk to me. But if it's a sheikh, somebody knows, they would never dare to come here. They go to those kids who don't know anything about Islam, like in YouTube. They don't know Arabic, they don't know the Quran, they don't have degrees in Islam. Yeah, they're lined up there. Here, no sheikh will come to me.
Can I put in something here?
Huh?
Can I put in something here?
You want to put something here, but don't put your sperm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What you will put?
No, I wanted to say is because I feel like nobody come and talks to you. You're like doing too many this sex stuff on this, you know, about Islam, but it's not like that.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I think you're Bill. Because if you're gonna speak to a sheikh and you say, you use our God's word and then you use the female's part, it's haram. So
I'm not. No, this is your religion. I'm just showing what your rough prophet's saying. Your sheikh, he spent the day speaking about how to f your wife. It's halal. He can teach you about that. There is a very famous book by Imam As-Suyuti. It's called The Art of Effing. You want to show you the book? You want to show you the book?
No. That's all okay. I understand what you're trying to do, what you're trying to say.
You don't understand, no? You claim that sheikhs will not talk to me. This is your As-Suyuti book. What is the name of the book? I cannot even say it in Arabic. You know, people will be upset. I mean, if many here they speak Arabic. You go to download the I can give you the link. You can download it. If you do not know how to do things in the bedroom, he can help you. You know, the name, it says the best of effing with the knowledge of effing. Amazing, very beautiful. You know, yeah. Look, and this is, and the Muslim, they are even selling it. But look like he don't have a very much good rating because he is not good in effing. Huh? You see it? Maktabatun Nur, the library of light. A lot of light here. Nawadirul Aik fi fanni naik. Islamic fiqh. The Islamic fiqh, the Islamic knowledge is about how to F your wife, how to put her feet around your neck, and where you put your hand when you are in that position. When she flip, how you grab her. When she flip over you, how she grab you. Brother, you are telling me Muslim sheikh they will not talk to me because I'm speaking about sex? All your religion about sex. Name for me one thing in your religion is not about sex or saxophone.
One thing, I name you one thing. What's the prayer? Does it have to do with sex, huh?
Prayer doesn't have prayer doesn't have to sex. Prayer. Are you sure?
You say name one.
Okay, I accept your challenge. Are you sure that prayer in Islam have not to do with sex?
You're there. You're praying towards the Qibla.
No, this is not this is not what you do. You bend over, and then the guy behind you will start swearing at looking at your butt, and you get horny. Is that correct?
That is called prostration. You know how Jesus used to pray? That's
no,
yeah.
Jesus never prayed this way. This is false. You are making things up. This is your hadith. It says that Muslims, they got so excited because a gay imam, he bent over in front of them. You see my screen, right? Look how many gays in the stories of Muhammad. Everybody have a gay. Okay, so here you see, what is the imam gay? Hold on. Here we go. This is your imam gay. Here, the Muslim, they came to the Caliphate Uthman. They said to him, you are the chief of the Muslims in general, and you see what has befallen to you. We led the salat, the prayer, by the leader of al-fitna. What is that? What he's doing? Trial, affliction, etc. What he's doing? What the heck he is doing? He is a gay. He is tempting them. Abdul, he cannot resist. All the Abdul behind the guy, they cannot concentrate in the prayer of Allah because everybody looking at his butt. And we are afraid of being sinful, brother, in following him. Uthman said, come on. Salat, which means the prayer, is the best of all deeds. So when people do good deed, do the same with them. And when they do bad deed, don't avoid it. Az-Zuhri, he said, in our opinion, one should not offer salat behind a feminine person unless there is no alternative. So my friend, can you tell me how this guy is tempting the Muslims behind if they are not gays themselves? He's a gay and he's an imam, and the caliphate, the first caliphate of Islam, he approved a gay imam. You see, in Christianity, like lately, we have false people. They claim to be priests and they are gays. For sure, this is false, satanic. No Christian approve it. It's totally against the Bible. But in your religion, from the time of the first caliphate, you have gay imam, and the caliphate, he said, so what? And the Muslims who claim that they are tempted. I mean, why I will be tempted if a gay he bend over in front of me? You tell me. Can you explain to me why they are tempted? I said to you, show, name for me one thing. It does not have to do with sex. You said salat. Okay, here we go. Your prayer, it have to do with sex. Everything in Islam is about sex. And isn't it obvious that those people who they are complaining, they are gays too? Because that, why they will be tempted? It says here, trial. What a trial, guys? He is causing them trial. Oh, his butt, man, his butt is so good. This is a trial from Allah. How I can resist this round? But Alhamdulillah, Rabbul Alameen. He sent us such a beautiful ass. May Allah ask you. Assalamu. Now I know why it says Assalamu. As. Salam alaikum. As. Are you there?
Still here.
What?
There is nothing else.
You are out of gas?
No, I say you'll have.
What?
Yes, that's. I'm just saying, innit? That's finish.
Finish
Topic
what?
done.
Finish what? Did you decide to leave Islam?
I decided. We do the salah.
Oh, you want to bend over
And
now?
then-
Respond to what I said. You want to bend over? That's deep.
No. No, it's because you're thinking in a homosexual way. That's what's the problem.
I am
there.
showing you the proof, my friend. I'm showing the proof. They are in
You're
trial
exhibiting it.
because a gay he bent over. You tell me why they are in trial, affliction, etc. They are tempted because of a butt of a gay. That means all of them they are gays. Okay, did your prophet kiss a boy and he suck his tongue? Do you suck tongues of boys? You want to plead the fifth now? Again? Is that
Yeah.
is that normal for Muslims to suck the tongues of boys?
This is again. You have to say, hey, hadith. Some of the hadith in the Islamic tradition being done by the enemies.
Until now, guys, did I say anything without showing the proofs? So this is your religion. This is not the books of the Hindus or the Christians or the Buddhists. This is your books. Okay, hold on. In the heaven, is it true that Allah will give you boys who they are naked and they are so white and they will not bleed? Who are those boys? Who are those boys who will not bleed? Are they sexy? Huh? And why they are so white? He left? Oh, the guy he left. Poor guy.